Okay, welcome everybody. How we doing today? We're live. Welcome. Um Neil Bong, welcome. Neil Bong, welcome. So I want to believe that you can hear the sound of my voice. So if you can hear the sound of my voice, just go ahead and drop an emoji. Go ahead and drop something on the comment so that we know we are together tonight. Is that okay? Great one. Okay, tonight we're going to be having an amazing time and we're going to be learning a lot tonight. So you want to make sure you have yourself ready, you have yourself grounded for all the amazing stuff we'll be discussing about tonight. So wherever you are, appreciate if you drop an emoji to signify that you're here with us so that we know we have amazing people are connecting with us here tonight. Can you do that now? I'm waiting for you. Waiting for you. Drop your emojis, waiting for you. Thank you so much. Okay, tonight the first thing we're going to be talking about is how to use AI in order for you to be better when it has to do with job application, when it has to do with finding jobs. So, what are the technique can you use to what are the technique can you apply with the use of AI that makes finding jobs and accessing jobs easier for you? Okay, so we're going to be discussing that tonight. We're also going to be discussing things surrounding how to use job for development and also how to use AI for marketing. So if you're someone that is into marketing and all that, so we are going to be talking about how to use AI to improve your marketing, improve your publicity of whatever you're doing for your brand and all that. Is that okay? Good. So talking about job application, one of the things you need to understand about job application is that before you start applying for jobs, right, you need to know the fundamentals about applying for jobs. Is that okay? You need to know the fundamentals. Very, very important. Is that okay? Good. And one of the problems a lot of people have when it has to do with job application is that they don't understand these fundamentals. They don't know that there are prior things you need to put into consideration before you start applying for jobs. Now, before you start applying for jobs, the obvious, you should make sure that you already have those skills, right, and those qualifications that gives you the opportunity for you to be able to practicalize that particular jobs. And these skills and quality or knowledge should be very, very obvious on a place we call your CV and your portfolio. Is that okay? Now, portfolio is a practical representation of what you know how to do, right? CV is like a document that represents you and sells you in a place where you're not. Is that okay? Are you guys with me? So these are very, very important things that you need to know, very crucial and very important. And if you don't know these things, it becomes a very big problem. Is that okay? One of the big mistakes a lot of people make is that they don't understand those information that should come into their CV or their portfolio. So I'm going to be talking about CV right now. Then maybe later we'll talk about portfolio. Is that okay? They don't understand some of the key things that should be on their CV before talking about how to use AI to enhance it or to use AI to make it better. Is that okay? So one of the things I'm going to be talking about tonight is to quickly break down some of the core things that in our modern day CVs that should be found on your CV, despite of the kind of skill set or the kind of sector you want to find yourself into. Is that okay? So whether you are in tech, whether you are in any other sector, the banking sector and all that, and you're looking for jobs, you need to understand this. Now, in our modern day CV, one of the CV that I always appreciate people that are trying to grow their career, especially those that are trying to grow their careers. One of this type of CV I always recommend are CVs we call the functional CVs. Is that okay? So these are CVs that are really in need at the moment. This CV showcases your skill set, it showcases your current experience that has to do with a particular job. Is that okay? Very important. Good. So on your CV, some of the critical things that should be on your CV is number one, your personal information. Is that okay? So you should have a personal information that sells you more. You should have a personal information that sells you more, that markets you more than it demarkets you. Is that okay? So what am I talking about? A lot of people go ahead to place things on their CV that are not supposed to be on their CV. Like sometimes when I do some CV reviews, right, I go through some CVs, some people send to me, I'm like, favor, please help me check this thing out. I'm trying to apply for a job and I need you to help me check this thing out. But when I go through their CV, I find out that a lot of unnecessary information that that brand, that organization, that company they're trying to apply for job with, they are not actually demanding those things, but they go ahead and put those things on their CV, and those things demarket them more than it sells or it markets them. Is that okay? Remember, your CV is a marketing document. It's like a sales document that sells you in a place where you're not. Is that okay? So example of those things are jobs that are looking for, they're looking for um applications, but they're not looking for applications that deals with any kind of gender. They're not looking for applications that deals with any kind of locality, and you go ahead and you place those things on your CV. Some of the top personal information that should be on your CV is your name, your email address, just majorly your contact information, all the things that people can use to reach out to you or contact you. Those are the personal information that should be on your CV currently in 2025 and beyond, except things change. Is that okay? Things like your name, things like your contact information, your email, your phone number, your social media, your performing social media platforms that you use in order to showcase or build personal brand around the skill set you say you have. So whether you're LinkedIn, whether you're on Twitter, whether you're on Twitter or X, whatever you call it, right? These are platforms that you can place on your CV, maybe TikTok. That's how long as you're using those platforms in order to further market yourself. Is that okay? So all these things are things that should be on your CV. And lastly, your current contact address, where you're located, right? Very important, because of a lot of companies do their recruitment based on what we call different levels of recruitment. People prefer to recruit more of local people, right? In today's world, except the job is remote. Is that okay? But people prefer to recruit local people. Local people are people that reside around their location. That's what I mean by local applicants rather. Is that okay? So unless if the job is a remote job, then there's no point putting your contact address there. So after your personal information, another core thing you need to come into your CV is what is your personal career, your career objective, which simply states what you have achieved in your career or what are the skill sets you possess and how you can use that skill set to better help that particular organization you're applying for. Is that okay? How you can use that skill set to better help that particular organization you are applying for. Is that okay? Very important. So you need to realize this. You need to know this. Is that okay? So and other things again that will come into your CV are things like your skills, right? All your technical skills that surrounds or that are indirectly or that are directly or indirectly needed for that particular job role. Is that okay? So you should bring it forward, your skill set, especially the technical skill set. Is that okay? So once you have these, and then you can bring in your experience, you can bring in your certifications and some other things that are needed, maybe certifications, maybe if you've gotten um should I use the word degree, extra certification that is different from your formal degree, and the rest of them, you bring them into your CV. Now, once you have a very prompt CV like this, you have a very organized CV like this, now you can say you now need AI to help you in order for you to restructure your CV for for any job you want to apply for. Now, one of the big mistake a lot of people make is using one CV, or what I call generalizing, using a CV to generalize your job, right? Using one CV to generalize, to give every, or to apply for every job that comes your way. Is that okay? So a lot of people make this mistake. So one of the good things about AI now is that you can use that particular, you can now use AI in order to what, to make this, to tailor your CV to different job applications that you want, that you get, or that you find. Is that okay? Using your AI, Chat GPT, or any other AI to actually tailor your CV to the to those particular jobs that you find, because of a tailored CV will function better. A tailored CV will get you more jobs, will get you more application than CVs that are so porous, CVs that are generalized. Is that okay? So you can have a generalized CV, right? If you're not the kind of person that like cracking your head on trying to tailor every CV by yourself. So you can have a generalized CV and you go forward and use AI in order to start tailoring that CV to different job roles that you want. So I'm going to give you an example, right? So I'm going to open Chat GPT. So you want to work with me. So I'll open Chat GPT. I'll open Chat GPT now. So you just want to work with me. Okay, so I'm in ChatGPT at the moment. Is that okay? So I'm in ChatGPT at the moment, and I'm going to show you how to use ChatGPT to actually tailor your CV. I want to get, so if you're with me, put on the comment section, yes, 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 if you are with me. So I'm going to be showing you how to use ChatGPT to actually tailor your CV. So now, if you want to tailor your CV, so one of the first thing you need to do is to get the prompts that you need in order to tailor that CV. And before you are tailoring any CV, you need to have your CV. Actually, you need to have a CV that you have been able to create that fits, or that have all the components that you think, even though it's a generalized CV, but it should be able to have you qualify rather for that particular job. Is that okay? You can't be applying for a job that you don't have any skill sets, you don't qualify completely 100% for. So before you use ChatGPT to tailor your existing CV, you should at least be able to qualify for that job at least 65% to 70% upward for that particular job. Is that okay? So once you're in ChatGPT, what you want to do is go ahead and copy this prompt. So I'm gonna drop a prompt. So I'm going to drop a prompt. So I'll copy this prompt and I'll paste it right here inside of ChatGPT. So I'll copy this prompt. Now let me read the prompt for you guys. So the prompt says, I want to tailor my resume for a specific job, right? Here is the job description. Now, before you use this prompt, you want to make sure that the job description you got from the job advert, you have those job description, because most job adverts will always come with job description telling you what is required for that particular job. So you need to have the job description. Is that okay? So you need to, this is where you insert the job description. So you go ahead, copy that particular job. So for instance, let me just find a random job and the random job description. So let me open here. Let me go to let me go to So let me just go to random. Let me just go get a random job from this website. So from this website, myjobmag.com. So let me go down. Let me look for a job that has to do with, let's say design. Let's say we're looking for a job that has to do with design. Right. So let's say we're looking for a job that has to do with design assistant, fashion design. Let's be more specific. Let's say UI design. Okay. Road design, 3D design, filter jobs. Let's say UI design. Okay. So I just want to give you an example. So I have this job. I have this job right here. So once you see job, most of the time you see the job description. So these are like the job description, what the company is looking for. So you can copy this and go back to Chat GPT and paste it inside that link, right? To give you some of the description of the job. Is that okay? To give you some of the description of the job so that you know exactly what you're coming to do. Is that okay? So I just copied this right here. I just copied this right here so that I can have, I just copied this right here so that I can have the job description that ChatGPT will be using in order to actually ChatGPT will be using in order to tailor my CV. Is that okay? In order to tailor my CV. So the first one says design student. Let's see, excellent communication and design story. Let's see, ability to work. Okay, so these are all the jobs, right? So strong communication skills, experience, this, okay, great one. Experience in teaching and all that. So these are the job responsibilities. Is that okay? These are job responsibility or requirements, right? So you now say, and here is my current resume. So this is where you upload your resume or paste content here. This is where you're going to upload your resume. So you can go ahead and upload your existing resume, because to use from your existing resume, it will be able to what? Rebrand your existing resume, give you the content that you can use to rebrand your existing resume that will fit this job you're looking for. So you can go ahead and here upload the existing resume. So you go ahead, attach the photo of your existing resume. Is that okay? You attach the photo of your existing resume. So let me do that real quick. So let me just attach a resume. Let me just attach a resume. So here, upload the resume. So I'll come here. Or if you don't want to upload the resume, you can paste the resume content. You can have it written out and you paste it here. So it's still the same thing. So it's either you paste it or you can upload the document file or something like that. So I'll just quickly find if I have a resume. If I have a resume here, so let me see. Quickly find one. Okay, I have some samples. Okay, I have this guy's resume. Okay, so I have this guy's resume. There is somebody's resume I have here. So let me use it. Let me see it. Let me see it. Okay, so open. So the resume is there. I've added the resume right there. I've added the resume right there. So now I can continue. My current resume above, right? So I have it, I have the resume right here. And then now I can go further to further explain what I actually want ChatGPT to do for me. So I'll go take the prompt of what I want ChatGPT to do for me. So after adding my resume, I'll tell ChatGPT to actually optimize this resume. So let me go ahead and do that. So I'll test ChatGPT to help me. Please optimize my resume for the job by doing optimize my resume for the job by doing the following. Do not fabricate. That means you're trying to tell ChatGPT not to put things that are not real, right? That they should not change things that are not on your resume. Is that okay? Do not fabricate anything. Do not invent or exaggerate skills, tools, or experience I don't have that you don't have. So you're telling ChatGPT it should not put things that you don't have. It should only put the things that you do have. Is that okay? Use only what already in my resume. Identify the top responsibilities, skills, or values the job is emphasizing, and ensure my professional summary reflects that I offer those exact skills. Ensure the work experience section is aligned with the job description. Emphasize relevant experience, use clear, measurable achievement, match my real work to the job's language and structure. Are you seeing it? Optimize for ATS, applicant tracking system. Now, this is very important. When trying to use ChatGPT to tailor your CV, you need to let it know that it should match the produced CV is going to produce for you. It should match it to application tracking system, because these days a lot of companies use ATS system in order to want to force to do the first vetting process of the recruitment, right, of the hiring stage. Is that okay? So to do the first vetting process, so you should try as much as possible for your CV to match the application tracking system. Then clean formatting, role relevant keyword, clear section headers, highlight any certification tool, methodology listed in the job that I already have, process, example. So all these things are things you need to put into consideration. Though this CV I have here, I think is a CV for someone that is into data analysis. I think is a CV for someone that is into data analysis. So we're going to be applying for a data analytical job because it's a CV for someone that is more into the data analysis. Right? So it's a CV. So I'm going to change this scale. I'll put here Excel. I'll put here Power BI. And finally, I'll put here SQL. Okay, so finally, deliverable and output resume that truthfully reflect my background. So let me find a job that has to do with data analysis. I was doing UI UX before, so let me find a job that revolves around data analysis. Let me find jobs around data analysis from this website. By the way, this website is my job mag. For those of you in Nigeria, if you don't know, this website is a site that gives you opportunity to find jobs, right? So you can actually utilize it. So let me look for jobs that has to do with data analysis. So I'll just pick this one. There are a lot of jobs here. I'll just pick this one. So I'll just copy this. I'll just copy this and then I'll paste it. I'll just copy this and then I'll paste it. I'll go back to where I'm supposed to put the job description. That's a job description. where I am supposed to put the job description. So I'll go back there. I'll go back there, pick the job description. So this is it. Copy this, go back to Chat GPT, and then paste. And then paste. So paste it there. Paste it there, paste it there, paste it there, paste it there. Paste it there, paste it there, paste it there. So now I've pasted it right here, all right? So now ChatGPT can now do the stuff for me. ChatGPT can now do the magic for me. And do the magic for me. So now I've put all the responsibility. So I want ChatGPT to scan this CV and then try to optimize this CV to fit this key responsibility. Is that okay? So I'll go ahead and click enter. So let's see what it does for us. So this is one way of actually tailoring your CV using ChatGPT. So let's see what it does for us. Let's see what it does for us. Okay, so you see what it has done for us. So it has been able to go through this CV, right? This CV owned by Ajayi. Is that okay? So it has been able to go through this CV, analyze the CV, and try as much as possible towards to tailor the CV for this exact data analysis job by this company, by what's the name of the company? By the company, what's the name? NIIT, that's instructor at NIIT. Is that okay? Instructor at NIIT. So it has been able to go and check what NIIT is looking for and give me a more thorough CV. So look at it now. Are you seeing it? So this is a more refined and more tailored CV that ChatGPT has given to me. So you can see it, lower shade, it has given me the personal information that is needed. It has given me the professional summary of the person that you use that will get you that job. It has given me the core skills that is needed. It has given me the relevant experience needed based on what he saw on that CV. Is that okay? It has given me the relevant experience that is needed. It has given me the compliance analysis. Okay, those are still experience, project experience. That's also given me that. It has given me the education and certification. It has also given me that. It has given me okay, certification, and that is all. So this CV now is a more better and tailored CV than the previous CV that we had for Ajayi, as it has to do with that particular job role. So this is one good way you can use ChatGPT to tailor and analyze your CV before you use that CV or before you start sending that CV for that particular job. Is that okay? Come on, if you're with me, put on the comment section. Yes. If you're with me, put on the comment section. Yes. Let's have yes on the comment section. Let's have yes on the comment section. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's have yes on the comment section. If you're with me, let's have yes on the comment section. Let's have yes on the comment section. If you're with me, let's have yes, yes, yes on the comment section. So that is one way of adding ChatGPT or using ChatGPT to refine your CV. Is that okay? So I'm going to be showing you guys, as we've gotten that, I'm going to be showing you guys. Okay, thank you so much. 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 Okay, so now as you've understood this, I'm going to be also be showing you guys another is a platform, is an app. This is another platform you can use in 2025 to apply for job. Now this platform is called though is an app, so I might not be able to showcase it right here because I'm on a PC at the moment, and I don't want to connect my phone to my PC for screening, for screen sharing. So this app is called Source Jobs, right? It's like a Tinder, a dating app for jobs. Is that okay? So what this app does is that go and download it, right? Download it, test the free version and all that. Is a new AI tool for job that is out. I don't know whether you guys know it. Is that okay? So download the app. What it does is that it helps you to apply for jobs. So all you just need to do is that when you download the app, you update the app with your CV, with your resume, and all the things that you need for a job. And anytime there are job opportunities, the app helps you automatically to apply for these jobs just because of it already has access to your CV, it already has access to your cover letter, it already have access to these things. So when you go and download, just click on the download button. If you're using your app store, you're using your Play Store, go ahead and click on this download button and it will take you to the app store where you can actually download it. Is that okay? So when you download this particular app on your phone, it's very easy to use. It's not difficult. They'll give you some information, some processes to sign up. The moment you sign up, you can go ahead and start testing the free version of this. Is that okay? It's a new AI for is a new AI tool for actually is a new AI tool for actually getting jobs or for actually sourcing for jobs. Is that okay? So you get it, right? Download it and test it out. Is nice, right? And they're still developing on it. So all this AI tool helps you to do is for you to actually create an account, upload your job information, things like your CV, your portfolio, all those things that it needs in order for you to continue to search jobs for you. Is that okay? All those things that it needs in order for you to be using to search a job for you and applying for jobs that are related to the CV and the portfolio that you have attached to the platform. Is that okay? So this platform is great. So test it out. You can test it out tonight. You can test it out tomorrow. Just make sure you test it out. Is that okay? Are we together? So this one I might not be going practical for it, but it's a very good one. It's a great one that has to do with what jobs, right? It's a great AI tool that you can use on your mobile. It's for mobile. I think it's only on iPhone at the moment. It's only on iPhone. It's not yet on Android. Is that okay? It's only on iPhone at the moment, not yet on Android. It's only on iPhone at the moment. So iPhone users, you have an opportunity to test this out. Is that okay? For Android users, the Android version is coming out soon, but for now, it's only on iPhone. Is that okay? Great. Right. So another thing again I want to showcase you guys is how to actually use ChatGPT to improve your marketing campaign. Is that okay? So if you are selling something, you are a business person, and if possible, you run online business. Is that okay? You run an online business, whatever online business you run. I just want to show you how best ChatGPT can help you to improve your marketing. Now, before you start using ChatGPT to improve your marketing campaign, you need to ask yourself, what are the foundation of marketing? What are the foundation of sales, right? Or rather, instead of marketing, let me say using ChatGPT to improve your sales, right? Right? Because sales is an aspect of marketing. So improve using ChatGPT to improve your sales. Is that okay? So that's what we're going to be talking about now. So before you go into using ChatGPT, to improve your sales, the first question you need to ask yourself, the first question you need to ask yourself is that what exactly is sales? Is that okay? Sales is the ability to persuade people in order for them to patronize or to use those products you think and you believe is valuable for them. Is that okay? To persuade them to use the products or the services that you believe and you feel, right, with proof and with research that is valuable for them. Is that okay? So before you are able to persuade people, you need the right communication or communicating mechanism in order for these people to be able to agree with you that this product, this service you're bringing for them is the right service for them to accept, and they should be able to accept it from you. Is that okay? Because it's one thing for people to confirm that this is the right service that they should accept. Is another thing that for them to have confidence that you are the one that they should accept that service from or that product from, or they should be able to buy that product from. Is that okay? So, in order for you to do this, the first thing you need to understand what we call in sales, right? You need to understand the 9 effective way of selling. I repeat again, the 9 effective ways of selling. Is that okay? So, you understanding and knowing these 9 effective ways of selling is gonna give you this edge for ChatGPT to help you in order for you to be able to deploy these 9 effective ways or effective techniques of selling. Now, the first thing is that, especially when you're doing online sales, I'm talking about especially people doing online sales. So whether you're doing online or offline sales, the first thing you need to realize about sales is that every product, every service must actually come with a headline or come with a grabber that actually makes people to want to ask the question of how does this thing works. Is that okay? How does this thing function? How does this thing works? Wow, I want to know more. Is that okay? So we call it either a grabber, we call it either a headline. When you're doing online sales, right, we call it a headline. When you're doing offline sales, we call it a grabber. So something that will make people to want to look at your product twice. So technique the fourth technique of making sales or be more effective in your marketing is understanding headline. Is that okay? Understanding what headlines are and what are the components of headlines. How do you create an effective headline for your product, for whatever product or whatever service you are trying to market there, or you're trying to sell out there? Is that okay? So key things about creating a good headline. One key thing of creating a good headline is using the best benefit you're offering for that particular service or for that particular product. Is that okay? So in order for you to create a very strong headline that makes people want to look at your product twice, or that make people want to turn to your services twice, is to actually create that particular headline, or create that particular headline or grabber that brings attention to people. Is that okay? For instance, now let's say you want to sell cream. Let's say you want to sell cream, for instance. So this is where ChatGPT comes in. Is that okay? You want to sell cream, you're into skincare, or let's say you're into selling shoes, right? Sneakers. Is that okay? You're into selling sneakers. So you want to create a headline. So this is where ChatGPT comes in. So you can tell ChatGPT to help you, give you a headline, a very strong headline that will actually help you, that will actually portray the benefits of someone buying your sneakers, or someone buying that particular sneakers from you. Is that okay? So I'll go to ChatGPT, for instance, and then I will ask ChatGPT. Let me open a new chat. So I'll ask ChatGPT. I'll ask ChatGPT, act as a sales expert and give me top. Give me 5 sales driving headline to use. Top 5 sales driven headline to use in order to use while selling my selling my sneakers or my shoes, anyone you want to call it, why selling my sneakers. Then you can go ahead and say, let this, if you have the benefit of the headline, let this headline accommodate the key benefits. If you have the benefit yourself, or you know the key benefits of why people should buy the sneakers from you, go ahead and state it there. But if you don't have the benefits, this is where ChatGPT comes in to help you with benefits. Is that okay? Let's this headline accommodates the key benefit. Let it say like accommodate the key benefit of buying a sneaker, buying a sneaker from my brand. Let's say my brand, the name of my brand is um vital, let's say vital shoes, vital shoes. Okay, so I just gave it an assignment to do, because if I know that the first thing I need is a headline, is that okay? So you can see that it is able to come up with something for me. So the first one, it says step into comfort, vital shoes that keeps you moving all day. Vital shoes engineered for style, built for performance. Another one is feel the difference, sneakers that support every step. Upgrade your work, vital shoes designed for real life hustle, a benefit made for active everyday use. Your daily edge starts with the vital shoes, comfort, style, confidence. Is that okay? So this is an example, but one of the things I will urge you to do, that if you know the benefit yourself that your shoe brings, you selling your shoe bring things like, can be benefit that maybe it has is affordable, or maybe it might be that the benefit is that it is strong, it is best quality, or maybe you have benefit like it is best quality, or you have benefit like or you have offers like it has low stock, right? It has low stock, or you have another option that it gives comfort and all that. So whatever benefit you have, always put it in the headline. So always put it in the on the prompt that you want to ask ChatGPT to generate the headline for you. But the first thing you need in your marketing is headline in order for you to sell. So every content, every marketing content must come with a headline for it to want to sell. So after you're able to generate the headline using ChatGPT, another thing again you should be looking at generating is what we call the benefit, because of people buy benefits more than what? Than features. Is that okay? So anytime you're trying to sell something, one of the core things that should be in your head is that what are those key benefits, those top 5 benefits, those top 6 benefits, those top 7, top 8, top 9, top 10 benefits that my product or my service will offer to people. Is that okay? These are some of the key things you need to think about. And then when you know those things, the top, now what is benefit? Benefits are those things that changes the everyday life of people using your product, whether it's a product, whether it's a service. Is that okay? So those things that changes their life, those things that transform their life, that thing that their life will transform into, rather. Is that okay? So those are the benefits, different from features. Features are physical characteristics or things that makes up a product or things that makes up a service. Is that okay? That one has its role in place, but benefits are those things that transform, or the transformation that will happen in the person's life, the transformation that will happen in the client and the prospect's life. Is that okay? Those are the things that are the benefits. So you want to make sure you itemize, or you tell ChatGPT to give you those benefits, not features. A lot of people, the reason why they are not effective or efficient when it has to do with marketing is that they sell more of features than benefits. Is that okay? They sell more of features than benefits. So if you actually want to click that sales, you want to cost a click in that sales. So you want to make sure you ask ChatGPT to give you more of benefit. So I'll go ahead and tell ChatGPT, provide me, or continue as act as an expert salesman or woman, and give me top 5, top 10 benefits of owning a Nike, of owning, act as a salesman or woman, and give me top 5 benefits of owning a Nike. A Nike, let's assume it's Nike sneakers. Let's assume it's Nike you're selling, a Nike sneakers. So you see it, so it's going to give you the top 5 benefits. It's going to give you the top 5 benefits, not features, not the things they use in making up the Nike sneakers, but rather the benefits of actually wearing a Nike sneaker. So it's going to give you. So the first one has to do with unmatched comfort technology. That means if you wear the Nike sneakers, you have more of comfort, right? Whether you're walking, whether you're training, whether you're running errand, that means it gives you comfortability wherever, whatever you're doing while it is on you. You know, there are a lot of shoes that when you wear, most of those shoes, you can't wear them for a long period of time because of it doesn't give you that comfort that you're looking for. Is that okay? So if you are able to use Nike sneakers, it gives you that comfortability whatever you're doing, whether running, whether walking, whether training. Another thing again is durable. That means it lasts. All these things are the reason why people will buy things from you, not because of they like your face, not because of they know you, not because of they like your product. No, because of what your product can do for them first. That is the key thing that people look at when trying to buy for you. So that's the thing you are asking Chat GPT to do for you. That's the thing you're asking Chat GPT to give you. That's the information you're trying to get from Chat GPT. Do you get what I'm saying? So these are some information you get from ChatGPT. So unmatched comfort technology, another one durability you can trust. Is that okay? So it means that it lasts. Another one stylish design for every look. Is that okay? So what stylish design is trying to tell you that it keeps you to look recent. It makes you look modern. Is that okay? It means that when you're wearing the Nike shoes, you are looking modern. You are looking recent. You are looking as someone that is not in the past, someone that is not living in the past, but rather you're looking at someone that is recent, that is following the trend, that is knowing what is happening. Do you get what I'm saying? That is knowing. These are some of the reasons why people buy shoes. These are some of the reasons why people go for Nike. These are some of the reasons why people go for those reasons. Some people buy shoes just because of it's not because of they need it, but because of they want to follow the recent things happening, the recent clothes, the recent shoes, the recent hairstyle, and the rest of them. It's not like they really like it, but it is what is reigning, and most people want to follow with the trend. Most people want to follow with what is reigning, what is happening at the moment. Is that okay? Very important. Are you guys with me? If you're with me, put on the comment section. Right on. Okay, so superior footwear. So it's also a superior footwear. Very, very important. Enhanced athletic performance. That means it helps you to perform better. You jump further. If you're using it for your athletic stuff, right? For your exercise, it helps you to jump faster, move faster, and the rest of them. Lightweight is lightweight on the leg. So all these things are key benefits that you bring into your online marketing campaign. Is that okay? So you are trying to get it from ChatGPT in order for you to be able to bring it to your online marketing campaign or your offline campaign. So these are things you tell customers. These are things you tell prospects when they come into your office, when they come into your shop. Is that okay? So instead of you to start cracking your brain and thinking, what are the benefits of this thing? Chat GPT AI is there to bring these things for you. So there is no reason why somebody that is on this call will say, there's no reason why someone on this call will say, I don't know how to sell my product. I don't know how to close clients. I don't know how to. If you are in 2025 and you're still perplexed on how to use AI to be more profitable when it has to do with marketing and sales, you're currently joking, right? You're currently playing around with your business. Is that okay? So this is exactly how you use this AI to do this stuff, right? So benefit. So the first one, the headline, the second one, the benefit. So all these things you need to know it beforehand before the customer comes in. Is that okay? You need to know it beforehand before the customer comes in or before you start the marketing. It's a digital campaign before you run the ads. It's an organic campaign before you post it on TikTok, on Twitter, or X, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, Instagram, Snap, any platform that you use. Is that okay? Very important. Okay, very, very important. Very, very key. Very, very important. Very, very key. Very, very important. Okay, so All these things are very important. So the next thing is, after the benefit, after you've been able to extract the benefit for that product, number three thing is for you to be able to what, to get what we call social proofs. Social proofs, social proofs, social proofs, social proofs, social proofs, social proofs. Now, social proofs is very, very important because of people believe what other people says about you than what you say about yourself alone. Is that okay? It's not like people are not going to believe what you say about yourself. They're going to believe, but when other people confirm that particular thing you're saying by what they are also saying about you, it becomes more stronger proof. Is that okay? So one of the things you need to use ChatGPT to do is, you can use it to generate reviews. You can use it to generate reviews that look that reviews that what do you call it, that conforms with your business. That's if you're just starting business, especially for you guys that are just starting business that you don't know anything about, you don't have review. Maybe that's your first time starting your product, you're just opening your business for the first time, and you don't have a lot of people reviewing your product for the first time because you don't have customers that much. Is that okay? And maybe you don't have friends and family that you can send those products to, or you can give them a testing version of those products for them to give you a review on the product. You can actually use ChatGPT. You can actually use AI to do that. Is that okay? To generate testimonials, to generate reviews. Is that okay? To generate written reviews, to generate written testimonials, so that you can post these reviews, you can post these testimonials to boost the credibility of your business. Because the more people are talking about your business, the more others are talking about your business, the positive side about your business, the more credible you will become. Is that okay? Is that okay? Is that okay? So the more credible you will become, the more credible you will become. Okay, so that is that for testimonials. Is that okay? So you can actually use it to generate testimonials. Is that okay? So another thing again, you can actually use it to generate when it has to do with, I won't go through all the nine. I'll just mention the last one, is to actually create what we call an offer and a call to action. An offer and a call to action. So I can tell ChatGPT, for instance, I will say, give me top offers I can use to sell my sneakers. I'm using sneakers as an example, but this can be applied to anything you're selling, whether you're selling gadgets, whether it's fitness products, whether you're selling wellness products, whether you're selling whatever services as well. So you can use this thing as well. So give me top offers I can use to sell my sneakers. So for example, top offers that I can use. So I can go. So these are some examples of offers, because of offers drive sales. Is that okay? Offers are those things that make people to want to consider your product than maybe the top people or the top giants in that industry, because maybe they're not giving that kind of offer. So you use offer to penetrate a particular market when you know that you are not the king in that market, when you know that you are not the big fish in that market. So for instance, buy one and get one 20% off, buy one and get one, or 20% off, or you're giving a 20% off of your product, which you know that the big fish are not giving, or the big guys in that your industry selling that same thing, providing that same service you're providing, are not giving that offer. Is that okay? Free shipping. Is that okay? People love when they buy things from you, you are sending it to them for free. Free shipping. All these things are examples of offer. Is that okay? Limited time, limited time for flash sales to get 25% off. Is that okay? Bundle offer, or when you buy a lot of things together, they are going to give you a percentage off. All these things are different kinds of offers, and you should be able to use them when trying to achieve your marketing or sales for your business. Is that okay? So you should be able to use them when trying to achieve marketing or sales for your business. So offers are key. Offers are things that you should use regularly. Is that okay? Come on, are we together? Are we together? If we're together, put in the comment section yes. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so basically, these are some basic things and key things that you do when we talk about marketing. So lastly, let's go to the final thing for today, how to actually use ChatGPT in order to create or develop some website. So not actually ChatGPT, but AI basically. Is that okay? So I'm going to be opening this AI tool called Lovable AI. So I'll do that. A very good tool that is used to create a website at the moment. It's called lovable.dev. So lovable AI, lovable.dev, right? That's LOVA. Let me copy the website. Let me put it in the comment. So lovable.dev, is that okay? So we are going to just go ahead and create a free account. So I think I already have a free account. So you can just sign up with Google. Is that okay? So just go ahead and create a free account. So once you come to the top right hand side right here, you're going to see the place that says create free account. So you'll be able to see the place that says create free account, and you'll be able to create a free account. Is that okay? So what this AI platform does for you is that is a platform that actually helps you to create websites, simple websites, even though you're not a developer, even though you are not a developer, even though you're not into UI UX design and all that. So I'll just quickly copy a prompt that I already have here that I've already created earlier because I don't want to waste a lot of time. So I'll quickly copy a prompt. So I'll quickly copy a prompt right here. Okay. So I'll quickly copy this prompt and actually add it and tell it to recreate this. So this is lovable, and I'm going to tell it to recreate this. So I've registered a free account, so you can go ahead, or when at your own time, you can go ahead and create a free account. Just click on that, get started at the top right hand corner and sign up with Google, right? You can also sign up with email if you want to. Is that okay? So I'll go ahead and paste my prompts here. So I've pasted my prompt. I'll also paste this prompt on the I'll also paste this prompt on the comment so that we can get access to this prompt as well. YouTube, the length of the message will not allow YouTube to the length of the message will not allow you to. Okay, I'll just paste. What I'll do is that I'll paste the link to the prompt because of the length of the message will not allow YouTube to for you to paste on the comment. So I'll just get the link to the prompt alone. So I'll just get the link to the prompt so that you can get it. So I've sent the link to the prompt on the comment. So that's the link to the prompt. So now, once you paste the prompt there, you can go ahead to edit the prompt. You can go ahead to edit the prompt on what you want. But first of all, based on this prompt, we have told Lovable what we want to achieve. So create a data analytics AI website called, let's change the name. Let's change the name from Insight IQ. Let's change it to data. Let's change it to data school. Let's change it to data school. Use React plus TypeScript, Taiwan CSS, Framer Motion, and D3 slash WebGL. So this is just like a master prompt. So that's why I said you should copy it. Is that okay? So when you come here, these are some styling that you want the website to have, cosmic pararex and all that. These are some stylings and all that. So let's see with this prompt, let's see what it will create for us. Is there anything you want to change? You want to change the color? All these things can be editable once it is done creating the website. So I'll just go ahead and actually create this. Let me see. It's gonna take some time. Okay, so it's creating. It's creating. So we're gonna wait for it to finish creating the full website. It's creating. It's creating. It's creating. It's creating. It's creating. It's creating. So I'm waiting. It's gonna take some few minutes though, because sometimes this when you're creating a full-fledged website, sometimes it takes time. Takes time. So let's wait for it. Let's wait for it for a couple of minutes. Okay, it's still loading, it's still loading. So let's wait for it a little. It's still loading, 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 it's still loading. Very soon it will be off. It's still loading. So how do you know it's loading? You still see this thing still editing right here at the left hand side. Okay, okay. So I think it's coming up now. So let's see. They said it error. They said it encountered error, the one I'm trying to do. Let me see why. So it brought out it was able to code the background, but it did not give me the complete site. So let me see. Let me see why. Let me see. Let me see. Um, or let me just tell it. Let me just tell it to do something else. Let me say create uh create an educational website for data school to learn data analysis analysis. Create a professional educational website data analysis. This website should contain should contain a homepage, about page, courses page, services page, and contact page. And contact page. So let's see this one. The former one I put, I'll check it later. It's not running. I'll check it later. Let's just do this one real quick. Let's do this one real quick. Let's do this one real quick. Let's do this one real quick and see the outcome. Okay. Okay, so it has given us a website. Can you see it? It has given us a website. I've created something. It has created something for us. Let's see. Home. The color. Okay, the color that we are seeing, the color is blue. Are we seeing the background color is blue? So we can go ahead and change the background color. The background color is blue. So I can go ahead and change the background color. I will say change background. Okay. Change. That's giving me the website, but the background color is blue. That's giving me the website, but the background color is blue. Why did it change? Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is the site, this is the site, this is the site. So it has been able to give me the site. So this is the site that I just created. So this is the site, everybody. This is the site. It's quite cool. It's look cool. This is the site, this is the site, this is the site I just created. So you can actually look at it, master data analysis, transform your career, learn the industrial, the pricing, start learning today, $299, 10,000 and all that. So this is the quick site I just created quickly. I just quickly created the home page. See the contact page, though you can still edit all this by changing the background to what you want. The service page is not there at the moment. So let me go back to the home page. Okay, so let me go back to the home page. So this is an example of how you actually build a website using. So, but one thing you need to understand about Lovable AI is that there's a lot you can do with Lovable AI. The more you use Lovable AI, the more you master it, the more you know how to configure Lovable AI more and more. The more you know how to use it and query Lovable AI. But you need to understand that Lovable AI is very simple to use, and you can actually use it to do some projects that can serve as boosters to your resume, as boosters to your portfolio. Is that okay? As boosters to your resume, as boosters to your portfolio. Very, very important and very, very cool. Are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? Very, very important and very, very cool. If you're with me, put on the comment section. Yes, 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 yes. Put on the comment section. Yes, 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 yes. As we wrap it up for tonight. Put on the comment section. Yes, 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 yes. Put on the comment section. Yes, 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 yes. As we wrap it up for tonight. Put on the comment section. Yes, 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 yes. I'll wrap it up for tonight. So I think I've been able to let you know that you can use AI to actually refine your resume. You can use AI to actually create marketing content, right? If you know the necessary marketing content you need to create. And finally, you can actually use AI to actually build some web pages, build some website if you actually understand the prompt that you need in order for you to build those websites and build those websites and build those web app. Is that okay? Can I see on the comment section? Yes, 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 yes. If you have any question, you can go ahead and ask me. Do you have any question? 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 If you have any question, drop it in the comment section. But if no question, then we're going to call this a day. We're going to call this a night for our AI training elementary session. Is that okay? So we're going to be calling this a night. So I really, really appreciate you. I really appreciate you guys for joining us for this wonderful session all through Monday till today. And I believe that you've learned a lot. You've learned one thing or the other that has to do with AI prompting and giving you the mentality and the mindset that you should start using AI right now. If you've not been using it to increase your productivity, if you've not been mastering AI to add to your skill set, then you want to start using it right now in order for you to increase your productivity and also to increase your skill set. So thank you guys so much. My name is Remains Francis, and this is I do innovate AI School. And nice having a wonderful session with you. Make sure you have an amazing day. Always remember that learning is the foundation to innovation. Have a good night.